Right. So day number 75. Today we took one loss. I tried to counter trade the trend and I got wrecked. So my long was here and I was debating on whether I should have kept it or not. And my TP, I think, was around this level. I was debating where I should keep it or not, but because I was just watching the 5 minute closely, right? The candle expanded up until here, and I said, okay, maybe if this candle closes, I'm going to leave the orders in. But then the move happened so fast, and I just ended up exiting around this area for like minus half R. Because I just thought, okay, yeah, I'm just counter trading. We reacted from this, as structure goes, anything from here to down here can still be bearish. And this is just internal structure. So yeah, decided to take the order off from half R. Decided also to end the day here because I'm just not feeling well to trade, if I'm being honest. So going into the day, I marked the opening gaps. These are essentially the daily opening gaps. If we go to the daily, you can see that we've filled them. And I was looking for places where price could revert from. So if you look at the 12-hour, this is a fair value gap. And if you look at the 1 hour, this is an order block. But I didn't want to just short this blindly because this candle actually was quite violent. It went down, then went up again, or went all the way up there, and it then closed below again. So if you look here, you can see on this 15-minute candle where we went first and then where we went after. So if you look at the 5-minute, we actually respected bullish order flow, and I started marking bullish PD arrays because I thought we would go higher from here and just ignore the gap like we did couple of days ago with the daily gap that we just filled today. So took this, saw this inverted value gap, saw this inverting and said we might be bearish, but I would rather wait for the 15-minute to close. Waited for the 15-minute to close. Then we had barely no setups. This felt like forcing, to be honest. I didn't want to short or long, so I kind of waited for a 5-minute order block to form. But then we didn't close below here, and I was expecting this candle to close below it, and we then probably take a short based on that. But we didn't, and because of that, I started to think that we might be bullish because we touched this, and it looked like we were reverting by forming this bullish order flow. Now, what happened after is that I placed the order here, placed the order there with the stop loss there and a TP around this area more so. Thesis being that we would close above, giving that 1 minute setup, making this candle right here an order block, and that the 15-minute would expand to these areas up here, maybe to this breaker, before expanding lower again, because we also had not set the manipulation part of the 1 hour. So I didn't notice this line. I've put this line after because technically now this is the order block, and I should have been more aware of that. And I also should have been more aware that anything from this order block right here up until this low is technically bearish, same way that anything from this low up until this high right here is still technically bearish. So ended up taking the long there, then realized that I'm counter trading the trend, and that's not a good idea. So I ended up exiting around here for like half hour, so about $100 loss instead of $200 loss. So yeah, I just decided to close it there, and yeah, took that loss. I'm basically done for today. But I might take maybe like a $50 or $50 contract, or a one micro contract trade in the afternoon if like a setup is screaming at me. Probably not. But we'll see. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 76.